This is Wild Chronicles. I'm Boyd Matson. In the coastal town of Sitges, a foot-stomping tribute to a vintage heritage. Spain is the largest producer of grapes in Europe, harvesting 3 million acres. And some Spanish wines are recognized as among the best in the world. So Spain has an economic as well as cultural stake in wine production. But vintners here are worried. Temperatures in Spain, as elsewhere in the world, are creeping upwards. And wine grapes are particularly vulnerable to climate change. Since the Iberian Peninsula is one of the southernmost wine-growing regions in Europe, it's at an increased risk. Harvests have already begun to suffer. The family of Miguel Torres has been making wine for more than a century. Their vineyards have survived bombs, wars, and plagues. But now, just a few degrees change in temperature has put them in survival mode.
We have done a lot of experience in the last 20 years already, so we have plenty of information, and we're going to use that. We will survive. We'll continue to make good wine.
Warmth changes the taste of wine and increases its alcohol content. Worldwide, average temperatures in wine-growing regions have risen over the past decade and are expected to increase further. So growing seasons here in Spain have become hotter and drier. In at least one case, the changing weather has also spawned an increase in pests.
The European grape moth is one of the diseases that has attacked the vineyards in recent years. And this is due to less rainfall, less humidity, nicer temperature.
The climatic changes have benefited more northern vineyards in Europe. English and German wines are said to be improving, while some Spanish vintners are suffering. Now, they're trying to figure out how to stave off potential long-term disaster. Some wine growers may need to find new varieties of vines that do better in the heat. And they're irrigating vineyards that never before needed supplemental water. At the Torres winery, they're harvesting on average 2 weeks earlier than they did 2 generations ago. And they are actually moving with the climate. Looking far into the future, they have already planted vineyards at higher elevations. Climate change is a slow process. For Spain's growers, the situation seems under control for now.
We have easy technical solutions to adapt to these changing conditions, but we don't know yet what will happen in the next 10 years. We are worried, but we still feel confident in the weapons we have.
For the moment, Spain's long-standing tradition as a wine-growing region remains strong. It may, however, be a race against time.
Sponsored by National Geographic Mission Programs, taking science and exploration into the new millennium.
For the best subscription offers to any National Geographic magazine, log on to nationalgeographic.com/magazines.